Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Assalamu alaikum. It's been a while since I've uploaded something to YouTube, and recently I told you guys that I was going to put up a body image challenge for the month of Ramadan, so here it is. I'll also be posting an image on my Instagram after this with the specific bullet points, but this video is just to have the discussion about it and to go into detail on the specific points. So, the issues of eating healthy and body image are intimately related, and the reason that I wanted to bring this up specifically during Ramadan or before the start of Ramadan is because I feel like a lot of people go into the holy month trying or aiming to lose weight, lean out, or look a certain way. And I think, namely, it's important to have goals that are separate from appearance, especially in the holy month of Ramadan, because we aren't supposed to just be coming out of it having not had food or drink from dawn till sunset and that's it. We're supposed to come out of it better people and improved in some spiritual way. And I think health is a really important area, and health is an important part of worship. And I think that we can be better people if our relationship with ourselves, our self worth, and our body image are much improved. So I think this is a perfect time to engage in a challenge like this. And I hope if it speaks to you, you share it with the people around you so that you can get in on it together and hopefully all come out together as better people. So this challenge is meant to be really straightforward, and it's supposed to assist you in turning down the volume on all the unhealthy messages we get about beauty and value. And I think it's unfortunate that for a woman, her social value and her social currency is associated with how beautiful she is. I think this is obviously really crippling and destructive, and there have been studies done about this that I won't go into just now, but I think even on inspection, that's true. And I think if we want to make change on a large scale, we have to start at the individual level first. And I think hopefully if we apply these principles, these ideas and practices into our lives, we can hopefully send a message to the people around us that there are more valuable things about us than just our appearance, just our weight, just how we look. And what actually inspired this is, hopefully I'm saying her name right, Dr. Renee Engeln's book, Beauty Sick, and I actually have it right here. I want it to focus. Also, you could probably tell I'm a little sick right now, but it was really important to me to get this out, so bear with me. But yeah, this has all the studies if you're interested. Highly recommend you read through it, read about it, read on the topic, because it's super beneficial just to, know the existing science behind it, why it's so important for us to improve our body image and not be so focused on beauty practices all of the time like we unfortunately currently are. So without further ado, the challenge. Number 1, no body talk. And that doesn't just mean to yourself, it also means to others. It doesn't just mean only negative comments, it also means positive comments too. If you feel inclined, for example, to compliment someone else on how she looks physically, try and come up with a different compliment to give her that's not related to her appearance. And the reason I stress that you need to include positive commentary in this is because I think the first step to having healthy body image is to overall reduce in your life the emphasis and the attention you give it. I think one really helpful exercise you can try before you implement this when Ramadan starts is just catalog the kind of things you say to yourself about your appearance on a day-to-day basis, and figure out ways to replace them during the holy month with things that are positive about yourself that have nothing to do with your appearance. For example, if on a regular basis you wake up and look in the mirror and think, oh, my hips are too wide or whatever, try and replace that with, I'm such a great writer, or I'm really good at this particular activity. And when you catch yourself thinking that as you're applying the challenge, quickly replace it with the refrain that you came up with. I think this is a really good way to prepare in advance. And I think all around you, when it comes to your loved ones and complimenting them and just in your friendships, I think it could also be a really good exercise for you to practice saying positive things to them that have nothing to do with appearance, because it gets you in the habit of focusing on other things, and that's really what the main goal of this challenge is. Number 3, focus all your energy on what you contribute to the world unrelated to appearance. You're a good runner, you're good at math, you're great at writing, you're funny, you're brave, you're smart. These are all things that are empowering and they're intrinsically motivating, and they don't bring you down and they don't stress you out on a regular basis. And earlier I had said, replace the negative body talk with positive aspects about yourself that you can use to replace it with, I would take it a step further here and maybe create index cards or something of that sort, post-it notes about these certain qualities that you have that you can pull out when you're in doubt or you're struggling. Number 4, be deliberate about your beauty-related practices. So I appreciate this can be very hard for people, but I would even go so far as to suggest just quitting makeup entirely for the whole month. If you find that you can't do that, maybe cut something out of your routine to give you more time and to allow you to take a step back and evaluate what you do on a regular basis and to give you the space to get comfortable in your own skin. I feel like makeup is something we can have a separate, very long discussion about, but I do think it's also worth examining what our practices are, why we engage in them, what events in our lives encouraged us to engage in them, how they make us feel about ourselves. Like, these are all very relevant questions to ask, and not only will they help you get to know yourself better, but they'll also teach you something about what's important to you and why. So that's it for the challenge. It's 4 points, yes, but I feel like if you do them for 30 days, you put your all into them, you do it with people around you, you share it, you put it on your fridge, put it on your mirror, it'll actually help you take a lot of positive steps towards having healthier body image. Unless we start believing in how powerful an individual's choices are, we can't expect anything to change. And you know that saying, birds of a feather flock together? It basically means that people who are alike spend a lot of time together, and this isn't an accident. You'll notice that in whatever group you're in, be it family, friends, colleagues, coworkers, your behaviors and your habits often blend together, especially if you spend a lot of time together. And so it's important to evaluate the fact that other people's behavior affects you and your behavior affects other people. So if there's anyone negative in your life who's dragging you down when you're trying to make a positive change, consider reducing their exposure to you. And also think about how you can be the best influence possible to the people around you. And this is definitely one of the ways to do that, especially if you try this out and let people around you know that you're doing it. It'll get other people thinking about body image, beauty, social value, social currency, social worth, especially for women, and I think it'll get an important conversation started. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, if you thought it was important, then please like it and please subscribe, let people know and share the video. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to DM me on Instagram, to email me, or to comment on this video. You all know I'm super open to that, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon for the next video.